what is Pipes? Pipes is basically a news-based application, all right, which allows you to track the things you love. Now, this is obviously a phrase that's thrown around a lot, but what I essentially mean by this is the fact that you see the news application market is fragmented into three halves. One is about category-based news, which you get, where you get sports, technology, you get, say, business, and you get to track only the news that they give you. The second is source-based news, where you get to track, get to read via Times of India, you get to read via Midday, Economic Times, you get to read via those sources. What we aim to do with Pipes is to basically empower the user and give them what they want to track. Say, for example, you guys are fans of Narendra Modi, or maybe a Ferrari 458, or you want to track Kim Kardashian, Cricket Australia, Virat Kohli, anything that's happening, Manchester United, NFL, whatever you guys are really interested in, that's what Pipes allows you to track. So you guys pull the shots, you guys decide what you want to track, and we give you the opportunity to track that. We've built in a system which is 100% independent of any third-party API. So once we do collect the data from the sources, what we do is analyze this data through various forms, various algorithms, which allow us to then display the content to you guys. So I'll move on. Okay, the market opportunity, as I mentioned, that this is basically, I just touched upon this. This is, again, the whole fact that the market is divided into three halves. Say, for example, I mean, Flipboard's a great company, and we aspire to be anywhere near them. But with Flipboard, the market is really different. What they're trying to do is, if you're looking at, say, sports, you're going to see NFL. Now, does NFL really interest any of us? I mean, maybe the few who are not Indian would be interested by NFL, because in India, we've never been exposed to NFL, so we really don't know what NFL is. But so you'll be forced to see NFL inside the sports category. But in Pipes, you could choose to track what you love. I mean, if you don't know what to track, just shake your phone and you'll get a trending pipe. So all those cool little gimmicks is something that we've done. We have a section called What's Hot if you're still trying to figure what to track. But otherwise, what this is to empower the user and to give you the freedom of what to track. So we're more interested in cricket, football, lawn tennis, maybe Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal. So you want to track the Wimbledon, you just add it on Pipes and you'll get news. You'll get news about it, you'll get Twitter feed about it. So you'll get news from the publications. You'll get Twitter feed from what people are talking about Rafael Nadal at the moment. You'll get Wikipedia feed from Wikipedia about Rafael Nadal, so you know how many Grand Slams he's won, you know how many times he's won the French Open or the Roland Garros. So those things like that, that's what Pipes gives you. Now, moving on, we basically have 70,000 users at the moment. We're 3.5 months old. We've been top app in 8 different countries, #1 app on the App Store in 8 different countries. We're right now only iOS specific. So we're looking to get onto Android ASAP, but we're 100% ready with our Apple Watch build as well. Okay, I'll just move on very quickly. So business model, we have bread, toast. We just called it something funky to get our team going. So if we're calling it toast, now toast is basically the thing that analyzes the data. It's something that gives you, it removes all the clutter and gives you things that you really want, like in terms of removes the ads, removes the headers, removes the footers, and gives you news you really want to see in a clean display. That's something that we're looking to release out tomorrow, and that's how we're going to monetize it. There's a company similar to Toast in the US called Readability, which is making millions of dollars. But how we're different in ways in terms of technology is something I can stress on a little later. Other things that we do have with Toast is summary. Summary as a model, we're only the second company on a mobile app that's displaying summary, which is coming through code and not through an editor. And this summarizing model is something that is got through, that Toast does. The next thing is, this is what Toast does, just cleans up the headers and the footers. It's just a clean thing. Okay, we've got an amazing team. I mean, the team itself, we've gotten a CTO, we've gotten 3 iOS developers. We've also gotten an Android developer on board right now who is looking to build the Android release for us. So we're just a shadow ourselves without the team. So we just said that, the team on the right who adds the color to the left, the founding team. And we started as a background. We started 3 companies before this. 2 of them have been disasters. 1 worked really well, which is Doodle. And that's what, we've completely shut it off right now. But we made some good money over the last 2 years before we started this. And that's what's currently cross-subsidizing or funding Pipes at the moment. So that's that with Pipes. And I'm ready to answer any questions you guys want to ask me.
How are the users? What is the user behavior that's being exhibited?
Okay, so
right?
basically what in terms of user, we know that the consumers are happy because in the biggest market of them all that matters to an app like ours is the US. And we've gotten a 4.7 rating in the US with a lot of reviews. So in terms of customer satisfaction, that's there. But in terms of patterns, what we've realized is they really love the freedom of adding anything that they want to. They've requested a couple of new features that we're getting onto in terms of displaying news via images. And what they've said essentially in terms of they like the Twitter feed a lot, and they want us to add something called pipeline, which we're doing, which is one snippet view to get all your pipes, all the information about your pipes in one slot. So that's something that we're doing. But in terms of user satisfaction, the App Store is yours to look at. So we've got an amazing review there. So.